Good day, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are today. I am Cheyenne, and I come on this channel to just share some deep-rooted truths within thyself. Because ultimately, when we are cultivating our reality, we're going to receive chaos, we're going to receive change, we're going to receive the beauty of knowing what that really looks like and what we want to achieve with our time. So, in situations or scenarios when we experience chaos, the last thing we want to do is resist or cause chaos within ourselves if we're actually seeing it on the outside as well. So that's like dual chaos, right? So we're experiencing externally and internally. There's times where you're able to just disconnect from the external chaos by just going within, or just, tuning out the noise and just saying, okay, no problem. But knowing that if you have the two at the same time, if you have both going on at the same time, it has its challenges to quiet the mind, quiet that place where you call your sanctuary, your place of peace. It's a lot more challenging. It's not impossible to get there. It's not impossible to get there. But knowing when you see that external chaos, what does that external chaos look like? It could be like, let's say you work at a 9 to 5, right? We all have been there. Working at a 9 to 5, and your boss is like complaining. Complaining or showing like a lot of resistance or a lot of nitpicky, like, oh, you didn't do this, or you're doing that, or whatever it might be, right? So you're trying to say, like, you're trying to keep your internal peace, right? But you're noticing and realizing that your boss is also experiencing chaos because of something else that may have triggered them. What do you do then? What do you do then? Truly. So let me pause here for just a moment. What a beautiful little baseball park here in the city. So the best thing to do is to keep your cool. How do we keep our cool? We keep our cool by paying attention to those internal thoughts. You can have all the chaos in the world going on around you, but if you're not at peace with yourself and you're not at peace within, you're gonna create that dual chaos where it's like almost like an atomic bomb has gone off for you and that individual. And you guys are gonna have a harder time coming back together, a challenging time coming back together, because you guys just caused chaos together, or chaos for yourself, or chaos within your environment, whatever that looks like. So channeling your thoughts and tuning out the world. Tune it out. We find our peace when it comes from that quiet place, that still quiet place. Tune out all the noise. Don't even consider it as valid information for you, because it's like your nervous system is now inflamed. Your environment is inflamed based on a certain inflammation that they received, and it truly is just a ripple effect. So if one stone puts in place, and then the next stone or the next ripple could be the next person. So what we want to do is stop that from transferring. We don't want to transfer that chaotic energy over. We want to utilize it and harness it in to rebirth a beautiful experience. So channeling that creative space, channeling the ability to create your reality is something that we can go deeper into when it comes to channeling that chaos, because you're creating something new, you're creating something beautiful. And typically when you create something new and something beautiful, destruction has to happen. A place of chaos. Some may say destruction. But when you're rebirthing something new, the old has to go away. You can't fit the old with the new. You have to keep them separate. So I hope this helped y'all. I hope this helps somebody in creating the reality that you want and channeling that energy, because it is the most powerful energy that you could ever harness in. So just take a moment and maybe journal or talk it out, whatever works for you, of what things you want to accomplish in your life. And in those moments of chaos, you can actually control and create what you want in those moments. Obviously, it doesn't have to be sporadic like that per se, but it definitely can be aimed in the right direction when it comes to creating something beautiful in your life. All right, y'all, I'm gonna end this here. We can recontinue the next one. We can recontinue. I just appreciate y'all for being here. I'll talk to you later. Peace.